one more side to do, but I thought I might explain. Many have asked these ridges that are in the tool. No. The gel peel tool, when it's used properly, does a nice clean cut. For my purposes, because I have a lot of delamitation, the water's behind the glass. I'm just using the tool to basically chop this entire glass up in pieces. It's a nice tool. It's very powerful. Chops up in powder. It's better than grinding. Better than anything else. So, but basically, I set the depth gauge pretty deep, and I'm just chopping away at this. And then I'll just come back with some 36 grit and smooth this off and glass it and ferret. But to many have asked questions, no, this is not the correct way to do it. But for my application, that tool is pretty powerful, and I get to chop it off. Underneath has a lot, basically the delamitation underneath is gone. She's all the way to the core of the boat. So basically the water's gotten down in here and seeped on it and just sat for years. I don't think people did any barrier coats or whatever they did. There was almost nothing on this boat. So for me in 1996, she just wasn't kept up, and the water's just protruded in. And so, but no big deal. It's a lot more work doing this way, but peace of mind knowing I basically have a brand new hull, brand new structure, and friends. So this is where I first started peeling, and I had the guides on it. This is where I first found the problem of delamitation, and then eventually I took the guides off and basically cut away at all the glass. Well, this section here I have not sanded, and the reason being, you can't see on camera, is there's still sections of the glass. There's still this glass here. So what I could do is I could sand this glass. I could sand, even with 36 grit, and holding the sander up and pushing up. What a pain in the neck. So that is one option I could do. Or I could zip this with a gel peeler tool, and this thing will take like 40 minutes. This entire hull here I have done an hour, and then I can sand over it again. This is where that gel peel tool comes in handy. If I put the guides on it, yeah, I wouldn't leave a lot of this groove, but it's going to probably take 2 passes to cut this glass off. But with the guides off, I can really cut this glass off. I am cutting into a little bit of the chop strand, but not much, and it sands off. Plus I'm going to do 2 layers of 1708 glass on here anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. Friends, still working on the cat. Hey, if you're looking at boats or you want to buy a boat, be very, very cautious, because you can open up a huge can of worms if you don't either know what you're looking at or either have the boat inspected. What I mean is the boat needs to be hauled out, and you need to have the bottom inspected by somebody professional. But you truly don't know what's underneath that barrier coat. Boats are expensive, and you can open a huge can of worms. Let's take a look here. I told you that I shaved this down, but now what I found out is under here. This is all delamitated. All this glass is bad. Structurally she's sound. Structurally she's a good boat, and she's still sound. But what happened is, over the course of years, water's gotten through, and all this glass, everything, is just peeling off by hand. You can see all this glass just coming off. So it's a good thing I did peel it. Bad thing is, again, structurally she's good. The water has protruded up in past the glass, but all this is bad, and along with the other side wasn't great either. So now it's a lot of work, but the good news is now I just put it back the way I want it. So now I can use some S-glass and some stronger stuff, and then do it how I want it, and that's peace of mind knowing that I have a solid boat. But trust me, friends, if you're looking at a sailboat and think it's all fine and dandy, you never know what's below that barrier coat or what's below that gel coat. Be very cautious when buying a boat. Have a professional look at it. Put a water meter up on it.